Well, hello there. Thanks for dropping by PosterCentral.com's video blog today. And yes, I'm Pete Howard, but I've got nothing to show you today. This is just a very unusual video blog because after doing these things for 5.5 years, I just felt there's a lot of questions and comments that have built up, and I just quickly knock them out in one quick video postcard, if you will, to my subscribers and viewers. So please indulge me if you will, but I'll bet you might have had one of these 10 questions. That's right, I'm going to sort of give you a David Letterman type top 10 list here, okay? And my favorite one, the big numero uno is, these are not all my posters. This is not my collection. That misperception's really out there. You know, when I started 5.5 years ago, sure, I was doing my stuff, but it grew from there, and now I'm lucky enough to have several great old friends in the hobby, and you know, I travel to their place and stay at their house for a few days and shoot their stuff and everything. So, you know, boy, I'd have to be Warren Buffett or Bill Gates to own all the stuff that I video blog. So it really is this giant cornucopia of different stuff in the hobby, only some of which is mine. So I really wanted to get that one out, boy. And I am just one person. PosterCentral.com is just me, Pete. I have no secretaries and research assistants and this and that and video production people. No, it's just me. I just happened to do a really good URL when I set up my website in the late 1990s. And this was my third choice as it was, PosterCentral.com, but I got it and now, of course, I'm very happy with it. So there's just me and nobody else. Now, sometimes I will use the royal we, if you will, when discussing a poster such as, you know, we don't think there's a Doors concert poster from late 1966, but I'm talking in those cases just about the general consensus within the hobby. Point number 3, everything is absolutely, totally authentic and real. I decided a long time ago it would be so redundant if every time I started a video to make sure to point out, now this is authentic, it's not a bootleg, this is the real thing. You know, it has to just sort of be a mutual understanding between us that I only video blog the real McCoys. Except, of course, when I have a visual aid on the side and I say, look, this is the boot version or something. But as far as the general topic of, the main topic of every video, everything is absolutely stone cold original. And in the case of concert posters, you know, done before the show, to sell tickets, unless I point out otherwise. Point number 4, there are 3 things that I never mention in my video blogs. The value of any of this stuff, the population, meaning number of known to exist amongst collectors, of course, and the ownership, even when it's my stuff, I don't say it. And that's because those things change with time, they can change with time, and that would make my video blog immediately obsolete, so I leave them out. Okay, point number 5, I have been admittedly somewhat neglectful in the comments section under my videos, for which I apologize. Yes, I have approved a big number over the first 5.5 years, but sometimes, admittedly, weeks or even months late. Whoops! Now, it's easy to post those when it's got a major new insight into my blog, you know, a compelling story, maybe a correction, new information. But I haven't figured out yet if I want to post everybody's just general comment, including ho-hum ones, the most common of which is, I was there. I mean, literally, 3-word comment. Do I post that? I don't know if I want to waste your time, and if you want to see 19 I was there's underneath one of my poster video blogs. Got to figure that one out still, and I could use your input on that if you have any. But on the other hand, excuse me, if somebody writes in and said I was there and it was threatening rain that day, so Hendrix had a canopy over the stage in case it did, well, that's the kind of insight that we could all, you know, gain from, and so those are really easy. But whichever path I choose on the humdrum comments, I do promise to step up my game in the coming months and really have it together in 2017 so that everything flows and is addressed right away. And that's tied close to the point number 6, communication between us. Well, you know, emails and phone calls are easy. You know, we're just right there. But when I get a message through the YouTube channel, you know, I can't really reply to you unless I post your comment first. Or your question, even if you're saying, how's the weather out there? It's just the nature of YouTube, and they're very restrictive on intercommunicating, you know, outside of the YouTube channel. They want all the traffic for themselves, but I don't even know how to do that within YouTube right now. So please, you know, just be aware of that. If you have a comment about a poster or something, YouTube is the right place for it. But to ask me a question and stuff, it's outside that. Or over at PosterCentral.com and my WordPress blog, where all the videos are run, they make it very easy for you to ask me something or comment, and for me to just click on your email address and comment right back. Okay, point number 7. Lately, I have occasionally taken to some, reshoots and upgrades of my video blogs when valuable new information or images or some big correction comes to light. And, it sort of looks bad if I take something down that's been up for a few months and put up a new version. I'm not trying to get extra clicks. In fact, I lose all the clicks when I take down a video. I just, being correct, especially for the long term, is the #1 goal here, not necessarily looking good or saving face. And I've done it recently with blogs on Louis Armstrong and Carl Perkins and Bill Haley and his comments. So, that's, did I say Bill Haley and his comments? Comments. And by the way, I'm cutting this in October of 2016, so you may see some after this that I'm not mentioning. Point number 8, I collect photographs and pictures of these great old concert posters and collectibles. I think I'm the only one I've ever met who does that. I've got over 5,000 photographs and images of really cool, rare concert posters from the 20s up through the end of the 60s, and that doesn't count the psychedelic images that we all know so well. So please, if you see me video blogging a tour blank with one city up there and you have an image of it from another city, I would love to see that for my photo albums. Email JPEGs are like catnip to me. That's what I like to say. And if you need something kept on the down low, not spread out, I'm perfectly fine with that as well. Alrighty, point number 9, I do buy stuff. Sure, I'm a collector, man. I've been my whole life, and I love to feed the collection and buy stuff. And, now that you know that I don't own everything that I'm video blogging, sometimes I'm doing it out of envy. And it's like, I wish I had this, but I'm not mentioning ownership. And so please, if you have something you're thinking about selling, please hit me up with it. I pay very competitively, and in fact, the stuff I love, I pay the very best prices in the hobby. So please keep that in mind. And finally, number 10, you might notice I post every 3 days now. I think I'm going to carry that pattern forward forevermore, as long as I can. I've gone from posting once a month to once a day, and obviously the extremes in either direction don't really work. And so I have enough stuff on hand and friends and so forth that I think I'll be able to post regularly every 3 days. And I'm sure you've noticed I jump around genres like crazy, from rock to blues to jazz to country to folk to comedy to blah blah blah, whatever. If I go to a friend's house and shoot 5 new killer Beatles or Stones things, I don't come back and post them right away. I like to spread everything out, spread out the posting of the videos and the musical genres as well. And that's the reason why I do that, and I hope it works for you as well. Okay, well, in closing, I'm going to, just for the fun of it, show you the way I do these. All my poster video blogs and this, look at this. That's right, analog. Hello, no teleprompter for me. Just standard index cards with, notes to prompt me, done in different colored Sharpies, because when I look away, it's easy to find my place again if it's in different colors. So there you have it, a little inside look. This was fun. Hope you got something out of it. Again, I appreciate you coming by and watching the video blogs, and thanks for your time today. Next time you see me, I'll be holding something cool, not just talking. Okay, thanks a lot. Take care and have a good day.